Welcome to Top Animal Zone.
Top 7 Deadliest Enemies of the World's Most Venomous Snake. Think the cobra reigns supreme as the untouchable king of the wild? Think again. With its iconic hood, deadly venom, and fangs sharp enough to make giants flinch, the cobra does command respect. But in the ruthless battleground of nature, even legends fall. Surprisingly, there are fearless creatures out there, some small, some sly, that don't just survive encounters with cobras, they hunt them. Welcome to Top Animal Zone, where we dive into the untold stories of nature's bravest. This is the ultimate countdown of real-life cobra killers. No capes, no superpowers, just raw instinct and surprising strategy. Who dares to take on the snake? And win? Stick around. You might just rethink who really rules the wild. Top 1. Monitor lizard. The king cobra, feared across the wild, is notorious for hunting and devouring other venomous snakes. With few natural predators, it often rules unchallenged. But when prey becomes scarce, even this regal serpent must adapt, shifting its diet to include smaller creatures like lizards and rodents just to survive. Enter the monitor lizard, a heavyweight reptile covered in thick, armored scales and packing enough muscle to stand its ground against almost any threat. Measuring up to 2.5 to 3 meters in length and weighing around 10 kilograms, this cold-blooded warrior is built for combat. With a long, powerful tail, strong limbs, and surprising bursts of speed, the monitor is no easy meal, even for the king cobra. Some believe that monitor lizards are immune to snake venom. However, as herpetologist Daniel Bennett notes, there's no definitive scientific proof of this immunity. Instead, it's likely that the monitor's tough scaled skin acts as a natural shield, preventing the cobra's fangs from penetrating deeply enough to inject venom effectively. Monitor lizards are commonly found in dense tropical forests, often near rivers, swamps, and marshes. They nest in tree hollows, rock crevices, or even take over burrows abandoned by other animals. Despite their bulky appearance, monitors are shockingly agile when it matters. In a chase, their muscular frames move with swift determination, turning what looks like a lumbering lizard into a lightning-fast predator. So when a king cobra crosses paths with a full-grown monitor lizard, it's not always clear who has the upper hand. Top 2. Honey badger. Meet the honey badger, a small, scrappy mammal with the heart of a warrior and the survival instincts of a legend. Imagine a creature that walks through life like it's invincible, because in many ways it is. If nature had a cheat code, the honey badger would be using it. Despite its compact size, this beast is armed to the teeth, literally and figuratively. Its skin is so thick and rubbery that arrows, porcupine quills, and even machete blows can bounce off. Snake fangs. Good luck getting through that natural armor. Beneath the hide is a layer of loose connective tissue, allowing it to twist around even when a predator grabs it, a trick that often turns the tables in a fight. But toughness is only the beginning. The honey badger is shockingly intelligent. It's been filmed using tools, setting traps, and opening complex enclosures. In fact, researchers have observed honey badgers rolling logs, stacking rocks, and even unlocking gates, problem-solving skills more commonly associated with primates. When it comes to venom, this creature is in a league of its own. Honey badgers are known to withstand multiple bites from some of the world's most venomous snakes, including cobras and puff adders. They may appear to succumb briefly, falling unconscious after a bite, but within hours they rise again as if nothing happened. Scientists believe this resilience is due to specialized receptors in their nervous system that block or neutralize neurotoxins. Oh, and let's talk about that attitude. The honey badger is aggression personified. It's been caught on camera chasing off lions, raiding leopard kills, and ripping apart beehives for honey while completely ignoring thousands of stinging bees. Nothing, and no one, gets in its way. Top 3. Mongoose. Don't be deceived by its size or unassuming appearance. The mongoose is one of nature's most formidable snake hunters, a compact predator engineered with deadly precision. While it may resemble a hyperactive squirrel, this agile mammal is a relentless cobra killer, perfectly adapted for high-stakes confrontations. Let's start with its reflexes. When it comes to dodging cobra strikes, the mongoose is in a league of its own. Its lightning-fast response time, aided by a finely tuned nervous system, allows it to react in fractions of a second, easily avoiding the deadly lunge of a striking snake. In the wild, this kind of agility isn't just impressive, it's a matter of life and death. And for the mongoose, it's second nature. But speed isn't its only advantage. The mongoose is equipped with a thick, coarse coat that acts like natural armor, reducing the penetration of fangs and minimizing venom absorption. When the mongoose engages a cobra, it doesn't waste time. With swift footwork and surgical precision, it aims directly for the snake's head, the most vulnerable and vital target. Once it lands a solid bite and locks its jaws, it's all over. No matter how venomous or intimidating the cobra may be, the mongoose's strategy is simple. Neutralize the head, eliminate the threat. So while the cobra may carry the reputation of being the jungle's apex venomous predator, feared and revered across cultures, the mongoose walks in undeterred, armed with speed, smarts, and sheer audacity. Small, certainly. Cute? Perhaps. But make no mistake, beneath that furry exterior lies a fearless warrior with one mission: win or die trying. Top 4. Eagle. When an eagle enters the scene, cobras don't hiss, they scramble. Some attempt a frantic escape, others resort to the age-old trick of playing dead. But truth be told, neither tactic tends to work. Because when you're up against a predator equipped with talons like steel traps and vision that rivals NASA-grade optics, your chances of survival plummet fast. Let's break it down. Eagles are apex aerial predators, nature's precision-guided missiles with feathers. They soar high above the landscape, circling with silent intensity, scanning for the slightest movement on the ground. A cobra lazily sunbathing under the warmth of the midday sun might assume it's a tranquil day. But then, in a split second, bam! An eagle descends at over 90 miles per hour, 145 kilometers per hour, turning a peaceful afternoon into a fatal ambush. And their talons? These aren't just claws, they're biological weapons. With a grip strength of up to 750 psi, enough to crush bone and penetrate scales, a single strike is often all it takes. Once seized, the cobra becomes nothing more than a twisting ribbon of flesh, destined to be airborne cargo on its way to becoming a meal. Some eagles have even evolved to specialize in this deadly craft. Take the snake eagle, Circadus spp, for example, a raptor literally named after its prey. These birds have thick scales on their legs to protect against venomous bites and demonstrate a remarkable tolerance to snake venom, allowing them to tackle even highly venomous serpents like cobras and vipers with confidence. But what makes it worse for the snake? The eagle rarely even lands. Many species feed midair or carry their quarry back to the nest, talons clutching the snake like a proud takeout order. To the cobra, it's not just a predator attack. It's a one-way ticket to the skies in a real-life horror film with no sequel and no second chances. In essence, the eagle represents the brutal elegance of nature: speed, power, and precision wrapped in wings. Against such a foe, even one of the most feared venomous snakes on Earth is rendered helpless. Top 5. Secretary bird. Don't be fooled by the name. The secretary bird isn't here to take notes or organize paperwork. It's here to kick tail. Literally. Imagine a bird that looks like a runway model but fights like a martial arts champion. With legs that go on for days and moves straight out of a Muay Thai highlight reel, this bird has turned snake slaying into an art form. Native to the open grasslands of sub-Saharan Africa, the secretary bird stands out with its long, stilt-like legs, striking black and white plumage, and a head crowned with a crest of feathers that looks like it came from a fantasy novel. But underneath that stylish exterior is a predator built for precision combat. Unlike most birds of prey that swoop down from the sky, the secretary bird prefers to hunt on foot. Not because it can't fly, it can, but because its deadliest weapon is its kick. When a venomous snake like a cobra crosses its path, it doesn't hesitate. With laser focus and deadly timing, It delivers lightning-fast stomps, each kick landing with up to 5 times the force of its own body weight. That's enough power to crush a skull or break a spine in one blow. Visually striking, the secretary bird boasts a dramatic crest of quill-like feathers, smoky gray plumage, and intense amber eyes framed by dark lashes. Features that have inspired its name, reminiscent of 19th century clerks with feathered pens tucked behind the ear. But unlike a desk-bound secretary, this bird doesn't file paperwork. It delivers justice with its feet. Far from being a curiosity, the secretary bird plays an important ecological role, helping control snake populations in regions where venomous species pose a danger to other animals and even humans. Top 6. Crocodile. If the animal kingdom were a crime syndicate, the crocodile wouldn't just be a member, it would be the untouchable kingpin. At first glance, a crocodile might seem like nothing more than a mossy log floating on the surface of a river. Motionless. Disinterested. But beneath that stillness lies a predator perfected by over 200 million years of evolution. It is patient, calculating, and terrifyingly efficient. When a cobra, venomous, confident, and unaware, approaches the water's edge for a drink, it enters the danger zone. Unlike many predators that rely on pursuit or agility, crocodiles are masters of ambush. Their hunting strategy is pure precision. Wait immobile, strike without warning, and drag their prey into the water to drown. No need for second chances, just ruthless tactical execution. This strategy has made them apex predators in nearly every aquatic environment they inhabit, from the Nile to the Mekong. And if that wasn't enough, their armor-like skin acts as a natural defense, not only against physical attacks but also against venom. Snake bites, even from highly venomous species like cobras, have little to no effect on a crocodile's tough, keratin-reinforced hide. Their blood, intriguingly, also contains antibacterial and antimicrobial properties, making them even more resilient in the harsh, bacteria-rich environments they dominate. What truly sets crocodiles apart is their mindset. While the monitor lizard relies on speed, the honey badger on aggression, and the secretary bird on precision, the crocodile's weapon is strategic patience, and a bite that ends all arguments. It doesn't chase power. It simply waits for power to come too close. In the eternal rivalry of predator versus predator, the cobra may rule the dry ground, but in the water, the crocodile is judge, jury, and executioner. No hiss, no hood, no venom will save a serpent from the silent death lurking just beneath the surface. Top 7. Hedgehog. It's easy to underestimate the hedgehog. With its rounded body and tiny legs, it appears more like a plush toy than a predator. But appearances can be deceiving. This creature carries inside it one of nature's most remarkable forms of immunity. Yes, you read that right. One of the hedgehog's most extraordinary traits is its natural immunity to a wide range of toxins and venoms. This unique biological adaptation allows it to safely consume animals that would kill most predators: scorpions, venomous spiders, toxic frogs, bees, beetles, and even venomous snakes like the king cobra. Scientists have discovered that hedgehogs produce specialized proteins in their blood, known as antitoxins, which neutralize venom before it can cause harm. This trait has even attracted the attention of medical researchers for its potential applications in anti-venom development. But when it comes to battling a cobra, the hedgehog's advantage isn't just chemical, it's also tactical. When threatened, the hedgehog curls into a tight ball, its sharp spines pointing outward like a living fortress. With surprising agility, it can strike with speed, using its quills as a weapon to wound and outlast venomous attackers. There have been real-life accounts of hedgehogs killing and consuming cobras, a truly astonishing feat for such a small creature. Personally, what fascinates me most about the hedgehog isn't just its toughness, it's the contrast. This tiny, unassuming animal, so often overlooked, turns out to be a fearless, toxin-defying survivor. In a world where size and brute strength often dominate, the hedgehog quietly reminds us that resilience, intelligence, and nature's subtle gifts can turn the tables, even on the mighty king cobra. So there you have it, 7 fearless creatures that don't just survive the cobra, They challenge it, outsmart it, and often turn it into lunch. The cobra may wear the crown of the jungle's most feared venomous predator, armed with lethal fangs, hypnotic hoods, and a reputation that sends shivers down the spine of most animals. But as we've seen, nature has a way of humbling even the deadliest. And that's what makes the wild so endlessly fascinating. It's not just about who's the biggest, fastest, or deadliest. It's about who dares to fight and who dares to win. Here at Top Animal Zone, we dig beneath the surface of the food chain. We explore the overlooked, the underestimated, and the downright unbelievable. Because in the battlefields of the natural world, even the king cobra must watch its back. So now we turn the question to you. Which animal impressed you the most in this countdown? Which creature would you bet on in a real-life jungle showdown? And most importantly, what top list should we explore next? From the strangest survival tactics to the most unlikely animal friendships, the possibilities are wild, and we want to hear from you. Drop your ideas and predictions in the comments. And if you haven't already, make sure to like, subscribe, and join the wild ride by hitting that bell icon. This is the Top Animal Zone, where nature isn't just watched, it's unleashed. See you in the next countdown.